I almost sank this jet ski recently, and let me tell you guys what to check now, so you don't have to do the same mistake as I did. The water level was literally up to here, so a good 1/4 of the engine was submerged. But kudos to SeaDoo, it was somehow still floating, and I got it on the trailer in the nick of time. But so what happened a little before story about it is that I had issues with this jet ski. It was, after your ride, you're supposed to remove these valves here, or these plugs, I mean. And usually there's a little bit of water comes out, no big deal. I was getting progressively more and more water for some reason. It's weird, really. I could not figure out what it was. And unfortunately, as this was going on, this problem, I had to replace the reverse wire. The reverse wire comes through back here, and it comes out of the hole right there. So I thought that was a seal. It has a seal and O-ring and stuff in there. I thought I would mess that up putting it together, but it wasn't that. But unfortunately, that happened at the same time as this went down. So one day I looked in the hole. I had a hose clamp sitting here. Could not for the life of me figure out where it came from. Fairly big ones, like the similar size as this here, and still could not figure out what was going on until one day it almost sank, and it turned out, I'm using this magnet here to show you guys where it's at. See, way in the bottom there, that hose clamp rusted straight off, and that is the exhaust outlet coming from this exhaust, the muffler over here. Well, first from the water box out to the muffler, and then exits out of the hole over there. It's about the clamp that rusts off way down there. This one and that one there too, they're all suspect. And also the clamp that's on this piece here, it's not that great either. When this goes, it exits right out of there. When that goes, you will have a 3-inch hole in your hull, just eating water. You will not have much time to get this ski back on land before you are going down. So 100% check that clamp, and all of the clamps for that matter. There's one, there's one down here, there's one on the other side over there too. I replaced that one too, and there's one there, one on the water box, and one on the exhaust there. And the rest of the hose, just make sure, the guys, that you don't have any leaks in this, because it will fill your jet skis in a matter of minutes, and it's gone. And the reason that I caught it this day was that when you get so much water in here that you flood your muffler over there, and the muffler is not connected anymore out to the hole in the back there. The engine now is having problems getting rid of the exhaust, so the ski started running like real crap because it was getting strangled by water coming in to the exhaust. So it would, when I let it down on idle, it almost stalled, and I had to keep some power on it and then get it back to the dock. I was quite far away from where from the dock at the time, so I just had to, and I noticed that it was riding lower in the water, so I had to just keep some power on it and just get it, hustle it back to the shore. and I was lucky that day. So check this, so you guys don't have to experience this like I did. It looks like that clamp is kind of an impossible spot to fix if you have to, but the way to do it is you take just leave the ski on the trailer, drag it outside, and then you just lift it up in the front, which lowers in the back. Put something under it so it doesn't fall down again. When it's all the way to the ground in the back here, it's sitting in like a real interesting angle, but at that point it's so low here that it's actually pretty easily accessible to just, when this is all the way to the ground, you can actually reach all the way in there with your hand and get a new hose clamp on there. So do this before you sink.